Little Holly, all she's wanting is some treats before we even get going. You have one and that's it. Now get going. Bit overcast, but look, autumn's here. Look at all the colours and all the leaves on the ground. Very nice. I'm getting to the time of year now where the dogs are going to start blending into the dying ferns. This is where you could potentially lose them. Everywhere you look it's just brown. This is what I have to put up all the time. He's nasty to Holly, he really is. He's a bully. I'm right up above the tree tops now. Top of Target Hill. I fear I might get wet before this walk is over. We'll see. On the edge of Cottersmore Golf Course now. Cottersmore Golf and Country Club. And here's one about to take his swing. Sounded good enough. I got some superb aerial video of this golf course with my Mavic. Goes right back over there. This area we're coming up to now, before this was fenced off. My grandson Ollie and my daughter Sarah was over here with me walking the dogs, and Ollie fell in a bonfire that hadn't been put out properly by the park rangers, and he was really screaming. So we ran him down here and put him in the stream to calm him, you know, cool the burns down before we could get back to the car park. So from this, since then till this day now, I call this area of the park Ollie Dip, because this is where we dipped him. It's been cleaned out a little bit more now, but this is known as Ollie dip to me. So if I was talking to my wife Tammy and I say I've been down by the Ollie dip, she knows exactly where I am. Ollie dip. Now if that was to happen now, obviously we wouldn't be able to dip Ollie because they built this fence. Actually only in the last few weeks they've done all this. Sandbagged and fixed the bridge. And they've dug this track through here, so all the water is draining off the golf course. It's coming through here as well. They've built all these little tunnels for the water to just trickle through off the golf course. And another little causeway as well here. Doesn't look much, but it's very important. And when it's really raining, it flows through it quite nicely. These two have just spotted a squirrel go up a tree, and they figured out, because they saw it down there, they figured out to go around the end of the fence and swing round to see where the squirrel's gone. Of course he's gone up a tree. These two have got quite a bit of an intelligence in them. But that's their job. They're hunter killers. Holly and Henry, the Welsh Terriers, hunter killers. Vermin hunters. But I don't consider squirrels to be vermin. This little patch of grass here in this particular park is known by the people that walk here on a regular basis as the meadow. It's on the edge of the golf course. The golf course is just over there, and this is the really the far boundary of Buchan Country Park. I love it over here. Absolutely love it. Henry's just spotted the German Shepherd on lead. Henry, Henry, come here. Henry, come here. Come on. What's this? Come. Look how stubborn he is. Henry, come. No, Henry, no. He's gone. Henry, come here. And Holly has to follow. Excuse me while I whistle. Come on. This way. Holly's a good girl. Henry's a little shit. Henry! I'll have to go back and get him now. Fuck. Oh, there was a woman with a bloody great German Shepherd, probably twice as big as she is. Of course, Henry's done what Henry does best, goes and blocks their path and starts shouting at them, and the woman looked terrified. But Henry wasn't actually very close, just shouting his mouth off like he does. When I grabbed him and put him on his lead and apologised, the woman just grunted at me. Come on. I'll delete that bit out. Henry's got a thing about big dogs on lead. Come on. Right, I'm going to go off the main path now and take these two little horrors. This way, Henry. Henry, we're going up here. Come on, this way. Going to go up through the main woods. Nice little dirt track through the middle of the forest now. Been doing this track for years and years and years with my other two dogs, and I brought these two down here yesterday for the first time and they loved it. Mind you, as I said, the colour, they're blending in a little bit. Holly! 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 Oh, there she is. Come on. Oh. See? I didn't see her go. Straight into instant panic. Bloody animals. Will you believe it? I've just seen that woman, the German Shepherd. She's just up behind me now. Hopefully these two dogs don't sense he's there and turn back, because she was not a happy camper. Oh, there he goes, he's gone. That's alright, he's gone the right way. I need a gimbal. This video is going to be really jerky. Come on. This way. Go on, this way. Good boy. Good girl. Here he goes. He goes off hunting. You stay with me, Holly. Holly. Stay with me. She's so good. Come on. This way, this way, this way, this way. This way, come on. I've only been through here once, so I don't think they know. Oh, there they go, they wait for me. Because they don't know it, they wait for me, which is good. I'm coming through here to show anybody who sees this video an old tree they call the Old Lady of the Forest, or the Old Lady of the Woods. Used to be a forest, I suppose, at some time, but it's not now. It's just massive, massive, really old beech tree. They've had to fence it off because people keep climbing it and engraving their initials on it. And she's getting so big, I'm guessing she's getting a little bit weak in her old age. This way, Henry. Come on, this way. Good boy. This way, good boy. Good boy. Instant change of direction when I say this way. So they started chopping trees down around here, I noticed yesterday. for some reason. They're felling trees. But there's the old lady. The old lady of the woods. Look at her. All bent and gnarly. She is big. And she goes way, 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 way up there, look. And in the summertime when she's full of leaves, absolutely amazing sight. But you're not allowed to get anywhere near her now. Beautiful. There is another one somewhere in the park, but not quite as old as this one. They reckon this one's about 200 or 300 years old. I'm not quite sure, but I know it's pretty old. Look at that, eh? A thing of beauty. Only been fenced off for a couple of years. Used to get a lot of tree huggers come in here and just give her a cuddle, hoping to pick up some of the tree's ancient vibes. But she is a beauty. When you stand right underneath it, you see how big it really is. But to some people, it's just a tree. And then we have this. I'll take that as a still. Or you can pause the video if you want to read all of this and see what the old girl's all about.